Hi, Mikel. Congrats on the win. What did you think about the team's performance today?
Can you repeat the question? I cannot hear you.
Just asking for your assessment of the team's performance today.
Yes, really hard-fought victory in a place that is really tough to come and win. They do really well. What they do, they put you in a lot of pressure, but I think we started the game really well, controlling, dominating the game. We had some big phases where I saw a lot of things that we won as a team. We scored the goal, had some opening chances, and the moment we lost control, started to give balls away after the first, second, third pass, obviously the game becomes open. There's no control. They split the two blocks very much, and then you have to defend crosses and long balls and I thought that we did that really, really well. We have players that they are not in the best qualities to play that game, but I thought that they did terrifically well. I think the commitment and the attitude that they showed throughout the game to win and find a way to win is the most pleasing thing for me after the game.
What were your thoughts on Gabriel and Tomiyasu at the back? They seem to be standing up to the physical fight. I'm quite happy with that.
Both of them, I think they were terrific. I think the back four in general defensively was really solid. We didn't concede much, even though they put us under pressure. I think they were really good.
James?
Just on Gabriel, Mikel, obviously 2 starts for him this season, 2 clean sheets. Was today another reminder of how much maybe you missed him at the start of the season?
Yeah, but we didn't have him, so we don't know how much we missed him. Obviously, we know that he's a player with an incredible future that is already giving us a lot, that has adapted really well to the league. That's why we signed him. And he's stepping in. His language is much better. He can coach and communicate much better with the teammates. He understands what we want. And I think it doesn't get much harder than playing here in the Premier League. And I thought he was terrific today.
Just ask you one about Thomas Partey. It was his first start of the season, and he played in that midfield pivot, which meant you could get Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang, Saka, Pepe all in the team. How important is Partey for getting that number of attacking players in the team moving forward?
Well, really important because he is the anchor. He is the one that needs to read what is happening and has to make the rest better. That's his biggest job. And get the right balance in the team, get the right fluidity in the team in attack. How he managed the transitions is top. He has a presence, he has a charisma, and then he struggled at the end. He could not finish the game. He was cramping, but that would come up. He's missed a long time right now again, and he needs some fitness back.
Just finally for me, was Kieran Tierney all right? It looked like he came off with a problem.
Again, he had a problem. I think he was cramping. The pitch was pretty difficult today. It was long and it was pretty warm, to be playing here, and some players suffered in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Thank you. Hold on.
Simon?
Hi, Mikel. I just wanted to ask you one about Bukayo. I know we obviously hold him to very high standards, but he seemed to be struggling a bit today. Do you fear he's got a bit of a hangover from the Euros at all? Or?
Well, he hasn't had a lot of preparation physically. I think there's still things to improve there. He's trying hard. He was another one that was struggling in the last final minutes. But it's great that he's able to suffer and somehow come through that and manage this difficulty, this adversity during games when it's not going really for him, because it's part of football. And he had patches where he was brilliant and then he is struggling. He was brilliant. And that's better than brilliant, a struggle, and a struggle. So it's part of his development, and I'm really happy with him.
Thanks, Mikel.
Art?
Hi, Mikel. I remember when you first joined us.
Guys, can I ask everybody to go on mute other than the speaker, because we can't hear the question? Sorry, Art.
Sorry. When you first came to Arsenal, you mentioned how you wanted to have specialists in each position. I was just wondering if you feel that the squad's in that position now, or is there still kind of a way to go?
Yeah, we are much closer. That's why we identify and we recruited players with really specific qualities to demand them to do what they are the best. And I thought today was a good example with some of the players playing in those positions that give you something different.
And with that, we saw, I guess, Emil and Martin playing a bit deeper. What did you like, I guess, from them in those areas, and what do you still, I guess, expect to see?
Well, they have to come deeper depending in which phase of our play and in relation to what the opponent are doing. But in the final thirds, obviously, they have to play in the pockets, they have to play high, and the job is to attack certain spaces and go for the goal and have contribution for us to score goals. And we had patches when we did really well, but the final pass, the final decision, it wasn't that great, because if not, probably the score would have been different.
Thanks.
I'm just going to do a couple more and then a split for Monday. Charles?
Hi, Mikel. We've seen Arsenal struggle in these types of games before. You spoke about it in the build-up to this match and wanting to change that reputation. I mean, this sort of performance under the pressure you were under, is this the type of performance that is going to do that, hopefully?
Hopefully, yes, because it builds confidence and trust and believe that you can go through difficult moments in matches and you're going to still win, which is at the end the outcome that we all want. Obviously, performance has to be there. I think individually we have some magnificent one, and collectively in patches we have as well some of that. But we need more consistency on that. But how we manage the games, it's incredibly important, and we are young, and you can still see in the last 10-15 minutes some decisions that we take that probably should be a little bit different. But overall, I'm really proud of the boys.
Just on Aaron Ramsdale, we've spoken about Gabriel. Aaron Ramsdale was equally as impressive, I thought, today in all aspects of the game. Really commanded his box well under lots of pressure. Is that showing the sort of character that he is and why he's in the team now ahead of Burn?
Yeah, exactly. That's his character, that's his leadership, that's how he presents himself as a person as well, and that's what I like, that he has a presence and he dominates his area.
Thanks, Mikel.
Right, guys, with apologies to those who got their hands up, I'm going to do a split now for 10:30 deadline Sunday night. So if anybody wants to ask a